In today's show, the Bitcoin price could hit $500,000 because it beats gold, according to hedge fund chief Mark Yusko. We'll be breaking down his Bitcoin price prediction in today's episode. Also in today's show, the Bitcoin price is up 4,000% in 5 years, 129% this year, says John McAfee, bashing fiat. I'll be sharing with you his latest tweets here on crypto Twitter. Also, it's no secret, there's definitely a bearish sentiment in the market right now. The Bitcoin price still has the potential to dive down to $5,500, yet the macro uptrend is still intact. In today's show, we'll be taking a look at the overall cryptocurrency market and doing a Bitcoin price action. All this plus so much more in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every day, so be sure to smash that subscribe button and click the bell icon to receive notifications of the latest premium crypto news. And before we kick off today's show, quick heads up, just in case you missed this live event with hedge fund market wizard Larry Benedict. He reveals his secret he has used to generate $274 million in pure profit. It was a live trade-a-thon, and he donated the proceeds from the live trade to a local charity. And spoiler alert, it was over $100,000 in profit from that donation. To check out that replay, click that link right below the video in the description. Welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. I'm your host, JV, and let's dive right into today's top story. Bitcoin bulls estimate that the price of each coin could hit $20,000 very soon, thanks to rising demand. But there's some who believe that the price of Bitcoin could very well go on to hit a cool six-figure sums in the future, including Morgan Creek Digital CEO Mark Yusko. Morgan Creek Digital is an asset management firm that invests in the blockchain industry, and its co-founder is a well-known Bitcoin bull with big price estimates. In a recent interview with Blocks Live TV, Yusko said the price of Bitcoin could eventually hit $500,000 thanks to its scarce supply, increase in demand, and advantages over a safe haven investment such as gold. All I know is this: when Bitcoin strikes $500,000, I'm gonna be like,
Ethereum pays for my rent. Bitcoin pays for the Bent. Litecoin pays for the jet. Bitcoin cash for the rest. Spent 30 racks on an ICO.
According to Yusko, there's 7.4 trillion worth of gold in the world. He believes that Bitcoin is a much better asset than gold because it can be transferred easily and divided into smaller parts. To arrive at his forecast, Yusko equated the gold's market value to that of the digital asset. He said, so if we get the amount of value in total Bitcoin market value or network value equal to gold, that'll be $7.4 trillion divided by 21 million coins. Although there aren't really 21 million left and you get around 400,000 a coin, maybe 500,000 a coin. Now, when does this happen? It's probably over a decade or maybe even more. So keep in mind what he's referencing here. There's a lot of lost Bitcoin. Some experts predict 7 million Bitcoins are already lost forever. And according to John McAfee, for every Bitcoin mined, there's 4 Bitcoin lost. So you can see that scarcity built into the cryptocurrency. So Yusko's $500,000 Bitcoin price forecast is based on 2 factors: the value of gold and the fact that only 21 million coins can be mined. So can Bitcoin be valued like gold? Probably yes. That's because, like gold, the digital currency is turning into a store of value and a safe haven asset. People hold Bitcoin because it's not regulated, so they have complete ownership of the digital currency. Checking out this tweet from Brendan Blummer, who wrote, over the next 2 decades, Bitcoin will replace gold as the leading commodity to store value. And I agree with this 100%. What are your thoughts? Drop me a comment right down below. Moreover, the latest rally proves that it's independent of the stock market's woes and macroeconomic tensions. The US-China trade war and the pullback in the stock market haven't affected the price of the digital currency. This is another reason why Yusko is comparing Bitcoin to gold, as investors usually flock to the yellow metal in times of uncertainty. You know what I mean? Thomas Lee shared here on Twitter, in a period where political tensions escalate between US and China, global equity markets fall sharply, VIX largest spike in many months, and the global yield curves flatten, invert, hashtag Bitcoin has risen, and going to $6,000. Crypto showing its value as an uncorrelated asset. And then checking out some of the replies to that tweet, Akash responded, I feel like it's going to crash because you put out this tweet. You just have a very bad luck when it comes to your predictions and tweets. Last time you were bullish on Bitcoin, Tether news broke out. I wonder what it is now. And Thomas Lee responded, you have a selective memory bias. Also, the fact that Bitcoin is easily transferable from one person to another. It is divisible into small parts and can be used for making payments, make it much more versatile than compared to gold. So it won't be surprising to see it eventually being valued at par or higher than gold. Lost tokens will boost the price of the digital currency. Yusko points out that the total availability of Bitcoin will eventually fall below 21 million coins. That's because investors have reportedly lost the keys to around 23% of the asset in circulation. Many believe that this is another indicator of Bitcoin being equal to gold, as a lot of the yellow metal is lost at sea. And there's currently 18 million Bitcoins in circulation. This means that investors have lost the keys to more than 4.1 million Bitcoins. So the total number of Bitcoins that will eventually remain available in the long run, once all of them are mined, will be around 17 million, assuming no more keys are lost. At that level of supply, the price of each coin will be close to $500,000. That means if you buy Bitcoin at today's price, you can enjoy gains in excess of 6,600% in the coming decade based on Yusko's theory. Isn't that enticing? What are your thoughts? Do you believe that Bitcoin will surpass $500,000 within the next decade? Drop me a comment right down below. And we're going to move on to our next story of the day. The Bitcoin price up 4,000% in 5 years, 129% this year. And let's actually just go check out McAfee's tweet. This is precisely what he wrote. In 5 years, Bitcoin's up 4,082%. In the last 52 weeks, it's up 129%. In the last month, it's up 10%. And in the last 5 days, it's up 1.7%. Fuck fiat. You know what I mean? You got to appreciate McAfee at the end of the day. Let's check out some of the replies to that tweet. Is the December 31st, 2020 promise still on the table, sir? McAfee responded, you bet. Let's check out some more responses. Clifford responded. His normal answer to that question was almost something like, I'm not worried, I cannot lose, or how can I lose? He used to say that often, I can't lose. He's not becoming a eunuch at 75 or just plain cockless. I just hope his I got you all moment isn't too lame. Now here's an interesting response from Marvin, who posted the Bitcoin lows per year from 2012 all the way to current 2019. Now check this out. This speaks volumes. Back in 2012, the Bitcoin low was $4. In 2013, it was $65. In 2014, it was $200. In 2015, it was $185. That's the only time it dropped very insignificantly, just a little bit. In 2016, it was $365. In 2017, $780. In 2018, $3,200. And in 2019, $3,400. So you can actually see the trajectory. Now that, my friend, speaks volumes. And in other crypto news, the Bitcoin price still has the potential to dive to $5,500, yet the macro uptrend is still intact. And taking a look at the top cryptocurrencies, we can definitely see that bearish sentiment, as most of the major cryptos are back in the red. Bitcoin currently down 1%, trading at $7,083. Ether is down 0.22%, trading at $143. XRP is down 0.5%, trading at 21.6 cents. Link is back in the green. That's cool for Link, up 1.3%, trading at $2.05. Missed Litecoin down 0.95%, trading at $43. BNB coin down 1.3%, trading at $14.58. EOS is down 0.9%, trading at $2.56. And Bitcoin Cash is down 0.8%, trading at $206. Last week, 1 week Bitcoin chart printed an extremely bullish sign, the golden cross of the 50-week and 100-week simple moving averages, with the former crossing above the latter. While this is a decidedly bullish sign in the long term, with the signal preceding the 1,000% plus rally seen between 2016 and the end of 2017, a leading analyst analyst has remarked that Bitcoin is still susceptible to one final downturn before an eventual return to the macro uptrend. CryptoBurb, a strong proponent of the positive effects of the aforementioned golden cross, will have recently noted that Bitcoin still has the potential to see one final dump to 5,400 to 5,600, which is a 23% lower than the current price, which is currently around 7,100. This coincides with the long-term 0.786 Fibonacci retracement level. He noted that this would corroborate a trend seen in the previous market cycles, which saw Bitcoin see a bullish throwback prior to a resumption of a parabolic uptrend. He shared here on Twitter, the golden cross is here for 2020, but it still might dive 5.4 to 5.6, which is equivalent to 0.786 Fibonacci. Unless we start closing weekly at 8,000 and above, I wouldn't mind cheap Bitcoin for Christmas personally, but reminder, Decembers have always provided us with extremes and pivots. Are you ready for what comes? And I'll include this graph in the show notes below this video in the description so you can check it out. Cold-blooded Schiller, a popular cryptocurrency trader, noted that Bitcoin is in a markdown from distribution near the $13,000 to $14,000 top, a markdown contained by a descendant channel that has existed since the top of the recent bull run. As it stands, Bitcoin at 7,400 is in the middle of the channel, seemingly in no man's land, thus not close to the bottom. Here's what he shared. From a volume perspective, there is nothing to me that screams this is the bottom. For both markdowns and markups, we typically expect to see climatic volume. Schiller wrote, trying to accentuate that there are no concrete signs the bottom is in for the Bitcoin market. The scenario he's expecting can be seen below, which shows that the leading crypto could return in the low 5,000s, a range that has been identified by other analysts as a potential macro bottom. Checking out this tweet from the cold-blooded Schiller. You gotta love crypto. This is what I'd like and expect to see. Price coming out of the markdown channel, large volume increases, creating an anomaly against prior volume. That brings us on to the final piece of information we can use in this setup. And again, I'll be sure to include all of these show notes, resources, and graphs right down below this video in the description. Cold-blooded Schiller also tweeted, one other clue that we use to determine this, especially in channels, is the ability for the price to leave the channel on these climaxes. See here, for example, of Bitcoin when it hit the top after its markup. Price leaves the channel, volume is huge. The total crypto market cap is sitting at $193 billion with $62 billion in volume in the past 24 hours. And the current Bitcoin dominance is 66.4%. So it took a 0.2% step back from yesterday's 66.6% according to CoinMarketCap. And if we take a look at the top cryptocurrency gainers in the past 24 hours, Silverway is leading the pack up 21%, trading at 43 cents. Cosmos up 9%, trading at $4.46. Horizon is up 8%, trading at $6.52. Waves is up 8%, trading at 68 cents. Aurora up 7%, trading at 0.005. And Electroneum is up 6%, trading at 0.003. And checking out the BitMEX margins, we can see the bears are back in control, leading with about 5 million in superiority in the last 24 hours, with shorts leading but barely, 50.1% versus 49.9% longs. Are you bullish or bearish on Bitcoin? Let me know your thoughts in the comments right down below. And checking out the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, right now we're rated at 21, which is extreme fear, which is not good for the crypto market, right? Well, I guess it's a great buying opportunity for investors. Is it not? And yesterday was rated a 27 in fear. Last week was a 32 in fear. And last month was a 38 in fear. And once again, if you're not familiar with the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, extreme fear is a sign that investors are too worried. That can be a great buying opportunity, hence where we're at right now. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. Well, that's going to conclude today's show. As always, I appreciate you tuning in and journeying along with me through this crypto matrix. Do you choose the red pill or the blue pill? If you choose the red pill, you will see how deep this crypto rabbit hole goes. If you choose the blue pill, you will wake up in Wonderland and forget everything you think you know about reality and cryptocurrency. The choice is yours, my friend. If you got value out of today's show, be sure to smash that subscribe button and click the bell icon to receive notifications of the latest premium crypto news. Quick reminder, just in case you missed this live event with hedge fund market wizard Larry Benedict, you can still catch the replay for a limited time by clicking the link right below this video in the description. Larry shares his secret he has used to generate $274 million in pure profit. And during this live event, he does a live trade, which I'm going to spoiler alert once again. He wins the trade and donates the proceeds to a local charity to feed thousands, hundreds of thousands of families. Be sure to check it out. If you missed it, again, you can still catch the replay for a limited time. Click the link right below this video in the description. It's going to take you right here. Enter your best email. Click the yellow button which says register for free access, and it will redirect you to the replay. Enjoy it, and I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's episode. Peace.